Hello, everyone. Lately, many of you might be feeling how tough life has become. With high inflation, a struggling economy, and moments in our jobs or relationships where we feel, I just can't do this on my own. It feels as though we are standing before a giant, insurmountable wall. The Israelites faced a similar barrier, the Jordan River. To make matters worse, it was the harvest season and the river was overflowing its banks. It was the definition of impossible, something no human effort could overcome. But friends, when does a miracle truly begin? It doesn't start while we sit still and worry. It begins when we trust in God's promise and take that first step. The priests took the lead, carrying the Ark of the Covenant. The very moment their feet touched the water's edge, the flowing river stopped. The water piled up far away at a town called Adam. The water flowing down from upstream rose up like a wall, while the water flowing to the sea was completely cut off. The people then crossed over on dry ground. This is divine intervention. When you take a step, God changes the current. It is the moment when the obstacles of life, those we could never move ourselves, are removed by the hand of God. In Hebrew, the word for piled up or stood still is amad. This doesn't just mean the water stopped. It means to stand firm, to endure, or to be established. God made the water stand like a solid fortress, protecting his people and guaranteeing their victory. This miracle of Amad still happens for us today. The barriers and broken relationships come crumbling down. The waves of sin and despair that block our path are halted. The God who stopped the Jordan is now breaking down every wall that blocks your life. Beloved, this miracle is not just an ancient story. It is a foreshadowing of the salvation found in Jesus Christ. Just as Israel crossed the Jordan into the Promised Land, we have moved from a life of slavery to sin into a life of eternal grace through Jesus. The cross and the resurrection are the greatest interventions in human history. When we were destined to perish because of sin, Jesus himself stepped into the river of the curse. With his own body, he cut off the flow of death. Now, through faith in him, we have found true freedom. What is the Jordan River overflowing in front of you today? Is it a financial crisis, a health struggle, or perhaps an illness of the heart? Remember, when we hold on to God's promise and dip our feet into the water, God performs the miracle of Amad. Jesus, who conquered the power of death on the cross, is with you right now. Take that first step of faith in your life today. God will surely open the way. I hope and pray that today you experience the God who makes the impossible possible.